Conker.
Oh, you hate Conker?
I hate Donkey Kong 64.
Okay, I'll give you Donkey Kong. I'll give you Donkey Kong 64 because it's annoying.
I don't like those games.
Trailers, I'm like, ooh.
Is it collectathons? You just like a fan?
I just don't like.
How'd you do on Mario Odyssey? Also, like here.
It's Mario though.
Your character, like your model,
but it's better than Banjo.
I mean, Mario Odyssey is better.
That's like saying Team Sonic Racing is better than Mario Kart. It's not.
It's not.
It's not. Mario Kart 8 though.
Mario Kart 8 is amazing.
Amazing. They need to just go ahead and rebuild new DLC for that.
However, Sonic and All-Stars Transform getting close.
I like Sonic.
Very close.
All-Stars Transform. Yes, sir.
So this is a question for all three of you. What's your go-to activity if you're feeling burnt out from playing video games?
Video games, go-to activity, watching like my favorite movies. Like my go-to movie, honestly, is probably like right now, if I was to pop in a movie, I'd probably watch something silly like Kindergarten Cop or like Goonies or something like funny, like I don't know, like I like some weird stuff too, like Freddy Got Fingered, Step Brothers, stuff like that. or if I'm in a mood for like scary stuff, I might watch like Child's Play is like my favorite. This new one looks interesting though, or this reboot, whatever they're gonna do. It's really interesting.
I don't know. Yeah,
It looks interesting because it's using the whole concept of everything's becoming a smart device.
Skynet.
So could you imagine if you had a doll that had smart stuff? It's like Terminator, Chucky. That's exactly what it is. Holy crap. So yeah.
I'd probably say my two really things I'd like to do outside from games just to kind of break away from it. I like reading books, comics, and really not crossword puzzles. Like that's one of my favorite things to do. Like when I'm not doing with that. Also watching wrestling.
Yeah, I use wrestling to fall asleep too now.
Yeah, you watch Raw.
Yeah.
That's why.
Now, funny you say books because I used to like to read a lot, and then I went to college. And I got in the habit where if I'm not getting a grade to read or write, I don't do it. I'm already done with that. I'm burnt out. I was an English major, believe it or not, so I had to read a lot.
I hear you.
A lot of weird crap.
Understandable.
So.
I don't do a lot of games, whatever. Like, majority of my stuff comes down to just reading. So a lot of my stuff is usually just reading through other people's stories and stuff, or reading through, or narrating and doing things like that. So honestly, kind of games is my way of getting away from horror. I do a lot of virtual reality stuff too. Like VR chat is really like my most way of being social. To the point where like my wife wants me to like leave the house more because I don't. Because like VR chat is like, oh, yeah, just go anywhere. Like no, you actually need to leave for a little bit and not do that. So games are kind of my getaway from at least YouTube work.
So when you're in VR, question, because for me, when I use VR, I get motion sick. Like,
Do you really?
Wick.
No, yeah.
There's two things wrong with it. Your distance between your eyes might be bad, so
Okay.
you need to remeasure like the distance between your pupils. Or if the if your RAM doesn't match up with the amount that needs to be on the refresh rate for your eyes will get off sync, and it will make you incredibly motion sick.
Yeah, okay, because I have both the Vive and the PSVR, and both get me sick.
Really?
Yeah, I feel like
That's what I was
so
gonna
like cold sweat, like oh my god, and then even like now the Switch has the Labo VR.
Yeah.
Like I tried the Breath of the Wild thing, and I was like, holy crap, I couldn't even take 10 seconds of it. So like I can't really. I love VR. I tried to like do it on my channel. I just can't do it now. Yeah.
That's too bad. The VR is like moving in such a
It's pretty cool. There's some cool stuff like the Star Trek one. Like me, I'm not even a Trekkie, but like when you have like 5 friends together and you're all commandeering like the Enterprise, and you're like, dude, go, we're spotted, or hey, make sure the shield's here, and everybody's having to do something. It's a lot of fun, and I would like to see them do something like that because I played Sea of Thieves for the first time recently. Like a pirate VR game would be tight. Like somebody has to like raise the sails and do this and be like the lookout. Stuff like that would be really cool.
There is things really cool. Yeah, no, the VR chat stuff, like, because I'm in there a lot and talking to other people who like do a lot of dev stuff for like different levels for that, because it's all just open source. Anybody can make it.
Yeah.
Those
That's where like all the
games,
memes come from.
Oh yeah, like Ugandan knuckles.
Like VR chat's like the virtual 4chan.
Yeah, it is.
Like you watch those weird PewDiePie videos of him, and you got like Ugandan Knuckles people and people like as like Toy Story characters. And what's your avatar on there?
Oh god, I play the devil.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, like
Do you
literally-
troll people on there?
I absolutely do. The devil, I can make fire and stuff appear in front of your face whenever you like look in one direction and like demons appear.
Damn!
Yeah.
I need to get on that.
You get sick so fast, man.
Yeah, what's going on?
You ever do any videos about Roblox or?
I've thought about doing it. Like my April Fool's joke this year was Fortnite. Like I was like, I'm gonna become a Fortnite. But I was thinking of for the whole month of April just doing like Roblox and Minecraft and like all this like kid stuff.
Yeah.
And just changing it up and just like getting a haircut and having like a not even acknowledging like shaving, getting a haircut, like doing like the green hair or something and just being over the top and just I don't know, and then I didn't do it.
Yeah, I was actually really close to doing a Fortnite episode for my Treasure Chest series because I actually got a physical copy of Fortnite for Xbox One.
Oh yeah?
And I was just like, I was so close to doing it, and I started playing it, and I started scripting it, and I was just like,
I suck at it.
I am awful. I am straight up awful at Fortnite. Pretty much most of like the arena games I'm like I'm normally terrible at all of them. And I started playing, and I was just like, I get it. This is great. But I'm like, nah, I'm not feeling it.
And I thought about, because they just came out like the Nerf gun toy line for Fortnite and like the toys and stuff. Thought about doing some of that, like delving into like the actual toys and stuff.
Oh, that would be cool.
I don't know.
That would be cool.
I have, but it's all really bad. It's all like really horrible tales of murder and death dealing with Minecraft and Roblox. So, like,
I've seen some of those weird ones, where, like
Yeah.
it's like they're walking and it's like weird like blood Roblox characters.
like, yeah, it's always like stuff like people communicating to you through. I think like I did one story about like someone communicating to somebody else through the Roblox game about like some kind of weird death threat. Yeah, I do a lot of really weird bad stuff. Like not like stuff that's kid friendly when it comes on Roblox, that's for sure.
See, I have no idea. I know nothing about Roblox.
See, like all this is like when I go down the road rabbit hole, I always end up at like your videos, and then like you get into like the weird game videos where people are playing like there's this one weird game where it's like I forgot what it is, but it ends up like you end up going like underground like in some weird area, and it's like based like on a true story of a girl that like died, like they suffocated her or something underneath a blanket or something. I gotta look it up. It was weird though. I was like, what am I watching? Like you go from like it's like some girl that they like wrapped her in a blanket and the nurses like held her down or something like in a real story. And they made like a creepypasta game out of it based on it. I gotta look it up for you. It's weird.
There's been some weird games.
Speedy Gonzalez?
No, that's Flaptrap.
I just heard arriba. Yes.
Okay, this is just, I don't know if you ever played Mario Kart, and if you were to play Mario Kart with every YouTube channel who showed up today, where would you rank?
I would like to say I'm okay. Like, I'm not bad. I would at least be top 5 each time. Like, I don't know. I think Mario Kart's more based on luck, to be honest.
A lot of it is.
Because, like, you could be really good and then get screwed over and never recover.
Yeah, especially the Wii game. A lot of them are. I'd probably say at least in the top half, but it also depends on what CC we're playing on.
Yeah,
if you're playing like
what
150
cup.
higher, then I'm good.
Yeah.
It's like you're going like below that, and it's just like I can see where everybody else will get past me. I'm so used to playing at such the faster speeds, I can't go down to 50 or 100.
And then it's all dependent on what cup you're on too, with what tracks, because there's some stages where I'm just like, I'm the worst at this one.
Yeah.
Last. Doesn't matter the CC, doesn't matter where we're playing at, I'm just gonna be last. I can't, I love playing that game, but like, I don't know. Like, I could literally just be racing with no items on, nothing, and I'd still end up last place.
Can you try to guess where they would be? Like, I'm talking about like Jay,
Jay wouldn't be good at it. Billy would be all right.
I think Billy would fare well.
okay, Chief.
I don't see Chief. I don't think he plays that much games now either. I think he'd be okay. I don't know.
You need to do a panel where y'all playing just to see where you go.
Probably, yeah.
I'm down for
I mean,
that.
have done that. Like, have you heard of that Mario Kart drinking game? Like where?
Oh, don't drink and drive?
Yeah, I've done that. Like annually, me and my friends do it. Where it's like everybody starts with like a beer or a drink, equivalent drink, whatever. And that drink has to be done before that race is done, but you cannot drink it at all while you're driving. So you can either chug it real quick and then finish the race,
Oh my God.
or you could do a lap, drink, do a lap, drink, do a lap, drink, and you have to finish it.
Mm-mm.
So I've done like a 3 elimination tournament like that before, where I had 3 races like that, and I made it 3rd place. There was like 20 people playing. I made it 3rd place. So
A friend of mine, he does like the background music and stuff like that for like all of my videos. He's German, and he came over for San Japan like last year, I think. He came down because he performs over there with me. And like afterward, he was over at my house. We ended up playing that game, and my God, that man just drinks like crazy. It's just like he was, because we all had like like a pint of like beer, and we're playing that, and he just immediately does like 2 laps, stops, just
chugged it.
one go, and I just finishes the lap. Everybody passed him when he stopped, and then was still fast enough to just finish everyone else. Yeah, finish first place. It was insane.
Skills.
And then also, like, it depends which Mario Kart, too.
Yeah.
Like, I feel I'm better at some Mario Karts than the other ones. Like, I think I'm a beast at the 3DS one.
I'm terrible at that one.
But I suck at Double Dash.
See, that's my game.
I suck at 64, Super
terrible.
Nintendo. I'm alright at 8. I'm alright on 8. Because 8, you can do, like, when you do the jumps, you can do, like, the boost.
Flips. Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Like the flips and whatnot. Yeah, Double Dash is that's my top. Like, for play-wise, 8's my favorite. But
Yes, sir.
Have you ever played Dark Souls? And yes, what was the hardest boss for you?
I have, but I don't even think I've made it to a boss. On Dark. Like, every time I try to play that, or Bloodborne, or, like, Salt and Sanctuary, or anything that's difficult like that, I'm just terrible at it, and I just quit.
nah, I like my controller to stay in one piece, so I stay away from Dark Souls. I do want to play Bloodborne someday, though.
It's tough.
Never finished 2. 1, I think, Gwendolyn? The names I don't really recall too well.
You can describe it.
I know it was like in Castle. I remember there was one boss in the first one that was really hard at the inside of the castle. Like some really giant snake thing. The dancer in 3 was the hardest one for me. Then 1 was a long time ago. The dancer in 3 was stupid. I hated that one.
Yes, Mario Kart, sure.
What's a game y'all haven't played in a while, then y'all went back and it didn't hold up?
I just covered a game. I forgot. I'll come back. Go on.
Mega Man: The Wily Wars.
What?
Yeah, because I've guessed about that game like so much in the past, but I'm working on a video for it right now, and going back and playing it, and I'm just realizing that it's like, well, it's still monumental. You know, it's still seeing a Mega Man trilogy show up on the Mega Drive or the Genesis, and it looks great, it sounds great. It doesn't play great. That's the problem. Like, you can't really do the Mega Man inch. There's a little tiny bit of a timing differences between them. The game is really, really hard, and then when you get through, and I beat all 3 Mega Man games, all 3 of them, to get the Wily Tower, like the bonus exclusive content, and it's so boring. It was very disappointing me. But still, I mean, it's still really cool, but it's like, as a kid, and I played it on the Sega Channel, oh, I loved it. I absolutely loved every single
Sega
minute.
Channel.
Yeah,
How about that?
Sega Channel, man, miss it. But now playing it as an adult, I'm like, it's like I feel terrible, but I'm just like, I can't. It's still one of my favorite games in my collection, though. But yeah.
I can't think of one. I'm gonna just broadly say everything on the Nintendo 64. I feel hasn't aged well. Like, I used to love GoldenEye. Now I can't play it. I freaking hate it. I think honestly the only 2 games I could stand on there is Star Fox 64 and Zelda and maybe Mario. That's it.
And Sin and Punishment's like the only one I still
can't
don't
play
have.
anything like I used to love GoldenEye. I used to love Mario Kart on there. Now it's just like, oh, it just looks too weird. Didn't, you know, and when I just recently played Final Fantasy VII on the Switch, I was like, this one is just still like
barely
where it's still good, but it has all those old like things that RPGs used to, like the problems, like where there's only save points like so far spread out, and you know, I don't know.
Sonic Boom.
Sonic
Boom. I don't know. Sonic. I was like Sonic Adventure 2. Surprisingly, like I have really good memories of the Sega Dreamcast when I was a kid, and Sonic Adventure 1 and Sonic Adventure 2, like, and rose-colored glasses are wonderful to me. but I can't play them anymore. Like, it's just, I
Wow.
just have the memories of them.
Especially like the Rogue and Knuckles stages, man.
Yeah.
Those are like the worst.
Honestly, like in two, the Dr. Robotnik and the Tails stages annoy the shit out of me.
Oh yeah,
Like,
dude.
you just hold A and then walk, and hold A and then walk, and then sometimes you die. Sometimes I can get it.
It's like for everybody who always is asking for like, okay, I love Sonic Adventure 2. It's like, when are we gonna get a Sonic Adventure 3? When are we
We're
getting a Sonic
not.
Adventure 3? We already got one. It's called Sonic Forces. Play it. It's like, we already got one. Try it.
I would have just liked them to do that. What was the collection one they did again? Generations. They just did
Oh,
Generations.
Generations is amazing.
Yeah, it would have been
seriously.
great. But,
Wait until we get Sonic the Hedgehog the movie, the game.
I can't wait. I'm excited. I'm excited. It's gonna be like.
I'm going to see the movie day one. It doesn't matter.
Oh, I'm gonna see it too. Honestly, I didn't think that was that bad anyway. I think all computer graphic movies suck.
Wow. Okay, let me sell something to you real quick. So the Emoji Movie is actually a great film.
My niece loves that movie, and I was like never so disappointed at her.
Like,
Ever.
here's the thing, okay? Like, any film out there is always going to end up being like some amount of degrees a sellout film. Right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Any amount of degrees. But they're always trying to hide it from you. They're always intentionally trying to deceive you. This is the only film that's come out that's 100% honest about what it is.
Exactly.
Yes.
Fair.
And the animation looks good.
On the same thing, like all the video game movies that y'all saw, is there at least one movie out there that you say to yourself, you know, this movie is not as bad as everyone else thinks? Or whatever?
Pixels. I like Pixels.
Really?
Yeah, I freaking love Pixels. Throw Adam Sandler and what's his name, Kevin James and anything. I love it. I love those guys. I think they're awesome.
If we're talking about video
They-
game movies, right? Or just in general?
Video game movies or in general?
Video game movies.
Okay.
Yeah, Pixels I liked. I never had a problem with like Street Fighter or the first Mortal Kombat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Second one was freaking brutal.
Oh, man. Annihilation. Man, no.
I like Pixel. I thought Pixel was freaking hilarious, especially when he's that dude that plays the freaking snowman in Frozen. Olaf, the guy that plays Olaf, when he's just grilling those like Navy SEALs, and he's freaking just in their face, just grilling them, dude. I was rolling my ass off.
See, I'll take your word for it. I couldn't bring myself to watch Pixels.
I thought it was great. It was great.
Maybe on a lazy Sunday or something.
It was good.
I'd probably say, well, you already mentioned Street Fighter, because that's what I was going to say. But if I had to pick another one, I'd say Para-holiX.
Yeah.
I'd say, because it's like, yeah, the movie itself